Good evening, good morning, and good night. Welcome to Inappropriate Radio. It's your host, Tashana. Let's get into this. So, hi guys. Happy Sunday. If this is your first time tuning in, then I would have you know on Inappropriate Radio, we discuss everything from spirituality to religion and everything in between, okay? This week, we were phasing through a series where I had got a download and I shared it on the podcast, and we went on this journey, and we're still on the journey, but the creator has some other messages for us. But this journey that we are embarking on is pertaining to spaceships and alien interaction, right? We wanted to compare the dates of these sightings and interactions to the dates of traumatic weather events, birthdays and death days of influential people, no matter their career, the dates that laws are signed in, right? The passing of laws and by whom, and locations, okay? Locations of said people. We're using the coordinates, okay? So far we found a strong consistency of the number 11 and 4. We've been going over this cycle, this cosmic cycle, which is a span of 225 to 250 million years, and then we have these different cycles within that cycle, okay? The main one that we had focused on was the 33-year cycle, which is where the wormhole is activated and we get to time travel. And then we have also the 11 and 22 year cycles. I don't want to be so redundant. You have to go back, to some of those segments to get a little more information, or you can just simply Google it, okay? Tonight, we're going to be going over time, okay? Now, we've discussed the concept of time, the different types of calendars, how this all pertains to different cultures, but the creator wanted me to give a message, okay? A lot of you have started out your new year really strong with your new goals, okay? I don't want to call them resolutions. We can just call them solutions, okay? Because they are helping you heal and solve problems, okay? So these solutions that you have agreed to work on and attain requires a new energy, a different type of momentum. Good thing is we are in the vibration of clarity, truth, judgment, karma, no matter which side of that you are on, okay? The deal here is this. Ethiopia has their own, calendar. They are said to be 7 years behind. They also are said to be the people who have the oldest Bible, right? So obviously that area and other areas that are surrounding Ethiopia, most that are in that region, this is common knowledge. They have a different culture. They're moving on a different vibration, okay? Maybe this is why there's chaos in a lot of different parts of the world. And I'm not going to go into, where it's the most crime and war and hate and storms and sickness. That's something that would be dedicated to an entire segment, right? The gist of this conversation is to stay on top of your time. If you have agreed to yourself and you asked God to assist you with making these changes and you're really serious about it, you have to stick to it. Be prepared for urges to come Be prepared for distractions. Be prepared for people to attack you and say that you're switching up, and mishaps and misunderstandings because of time. Everybody's on their own timing right now. Hopefully you are attempting to, see things that you are attempting to manifest. Put your energy into your manifestations. So if you have agreed and you set this goal to get up at 4:30 in the morning and you want to go to the gym 3 times a week, do that. If you don't have a gym membership, get a gym membership. If you have agreed to lose weight, do whatever is required for you to lose weight. Stop eating junk food. Stop sleeping late. Cut back on the stress. Cut back on the things that make you gain weight. Okay? It's that simple. But the thing is, having the time. Now, this segment was actually supposed to be about something else, but the creator had given me the download at the very last minute when I was setting up to get ready and record, and this is what he said for me to discuss. So stick to your schedule, stick to your plan, don't get derailed, don't fall into your old patterns. Start looking to create new habits. Okay? New habits in order for you to prevail and excel. It's really important that you make sure. It's really important that you make sure you are sticking to the agreement that you have with yourself. These cycles that just open and that are opening are leading us into the next levels, okay? Those agreements that you have are what's going to be used to get you there. Those goals that the creator set on your heart, those very ideas and concept that you were just committed to 2 weeks ago that you're starting to slack up on, is what's preparing you for what's coming, okay, for the next thing. So just stay consistent. And I know it's easier said than done. You have to have a schedule. You have to stick to it. You have to have your children in alignment, whatever it is that they're doing. So if you're going to get a gym membership, get a gym membership that has babysitters. If your children, are athletes, work out at their games or around their game times. If they need tutors and you're in school, try to see if you can find a tutor that tutors both of you guys, or if there's a tutor at the school that does adults, or if you can find a tutor that is compatible with children and adults in a setting that is suitable for the both of you, that can accommodate you all at the same time. Your schedule is literally you keeping up with your vibration. Your schedule is literally connected to the ebb and flow that you have coming in. If you get a good night's rest and you're able to get up early in the morning and you have the ability to have this clear, free thinking, if you are experiencing good high vibration, if everything flows in a way for you, you want to keep that going, okay? And if not, you need to find out, what do you need to do? What is missing? What do you need to step away from in order to get a flow? All you need to do is start, okay? And this is if you don't know how, if you haven't started, if you're trying to figure out what you're going to do, just start. It doesn't matter what it is. One little small thing. Commit 5 minutes, 10 minutes to whatever it is that you are trying to attain, and eventually you'll find yourself investing more time, or having created the time, an adequate amount anyway, in order to see these things through. Okay? It's really important to align your mental. See, most of the times when we fall into these old habits, It is mainly spiritual and mental. The emotional part comes in if some sort of trauma happens and you use that as some sort of comfort or a place of ideation, right? You can identify with this in a way that allows you to feel like you are on point. And that's like another form of comfort, but just for you to feel like you're in the proper element. And we don't need to be comfortable when we're looking to grow. Your job is to seek the answers to your questions. You need to be trying to find out how to keep up with the time that is moving so fast. Your schedule is what is connecting you to the next level. Do not break your patterns. Obviously, if something happens, like, right, the creator may make you tired and you may just doze off without even realizing that you took a nap, or if something gets closed down without, notice, or if you're being held up by traffic. Like, obviously things that are out of your control are out of your control. You have to have that discernment to determine if that is the creator saying, you know what, I'm gonna sit here, or if this is some opposing forces. Of course, the creator is allowing all, but you have to know what to work against and what to flow with. Go with the flow of what comes with your lifestyle. Be expecting of seeing things change. Whatever is connected to you and the spirit is eventually going to manifest in the physical, and your timing has to be elite. You have to stick to the goals. You have to stick to your schedule. Don't switch your schedule up unless the creator has specifically guided you to do so. And this means something inevitable happened, something changed, got a new job, something new happened, something changed that you have no control over, and you can tell that this is something that the creator is orchestrating. Usually you can tell if it's something that you don't want to do or something that you knew was coming. Those are like the telltale signs that the creator is pushing you to do it. If it's something you do not want to do, or if it's something that you had a hunch was already coming. It's very important to stay on task, because what happens is once this cycle completely closes out, I'll look into dates and things like that, and we can determine exactly how to move and which zodiac signs would be more affected. But all in all, the idea here is to not get locked into these cycles that are closing out, and you don't want to step into your new cycle doing things from 16 weeks ago. You want to be in the vibration that will allow you to move into alignment with the next level of your quest, your journey. And that's going to look different for all of us, right? We all have our own goals. We all have our own understanding and idea of what our future looks like. Just stay on top of everything that you know is required for your next level. If you know that reading more is going to make you more sharp because you're a student, you've gone back to school, be consistent in that. If you know that spending time with your kids is going to break some generational patterns, this is something you've always wanted and you don't want your kids to experience the things that you have, make time. Create a schedule that's going to accommodate your spiritual and your physical self. Alright, but I'm going to end here. I do love you guys. I hope all is well. I hope y'all are drinking y'all water, eating y'all fruit and vegetables, and sipping on your own tea because it's free and stay sucker free. Alright, love y'all. Peace.